Turn $100 into $10,000. Money hacks. What's up everybody, it's Sater, and let's be real, we've all got dreams, right? Whether it's that dream car, a down payment on a house, or just having a little more breathing room financially. But sometimes getting started feels impossible. You're probably thinking, Sador, I can barely afford my Netflix subscription, let alone invest thousands. That's where this video comes in. If I gave you $100 right now, what would you do with it? Grab some takeout? Maybe pick up a new pair of shoes? What if I told you that $100 could be the start of making $10,000 or more? You don't need to be a Wall Street whiz or come from money, you just need the right strategy. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 proven strategies that can turn a small amount of money into a life-changing opportunity. We're talking actionable steps you can start taking today, no matter your background. Stay until the end because the last step is the most powerful. Flip $100 into $1,000 with a side hustle. The fastest way to grow $100 is by starting a low-cost side hustle. You don't need a degree and you don't need experience, just a smart strategy. And honestly, there are tons of options out there. One of the easiest and most accessible is flipping. No, I'm not talking about flipping houses, at least not yet. I'm talking about finding undervalued items online or at thrift stores and reselling them for a profit. Think about it. People are constantly looking for deals on everything from clothes and electronics to furniture and collectibles. You can find these items at bargain prices, clean them up, take some good photos, and list them on platforms like Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or even eBay. Let me give you a real-world example. I once found a vintage record player at a thrift store for just $20. It needed a little love, so I spent an afternoon cleaning it up and replacing a worn-out belt, which cost me another $10. After listing it online with some high-quality photos and a detailed description, I was able to sell it for $150. That's a $120 profit from a single item. And that's just one example. You could flip anything from sneakers to vintage video games to designer handbags. The key is to find a niche that interests you and where you see the potential for profit. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Graham, this sounds like a lot of work. And yeah, it does require some effort. But the beauty of a side hustle is that you can set your own hours and scale it at your own pace. You can start small, dedicating a few hours each week to sourcing and listing items. As you start making money, you can reinvest those profits back into your side hustle, buying more inventory and expanding your reach. The goal here is to build up that initial $100 into a solid $1,000. That might seem like a big jump, but trust me, it's doable. And once you hit that $1,000 milestone, things start to get really interesting. Multiply your earnings with smart investments. So you've hustled hard, flipped some items, and now you're staring at a cool $1,000. Congratulations. But here's the thing. You don't want to let that money just sit in your bank account. Why? Because inflation is a real thing and your hard-earned cash is slowly losing value every day it's just sitting there. Instead, we're going to put that money to work for you in the world of investing. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Investing? Isn't that risky? Don't I need a lot of money to get started? Here's the truth. Investing doesn't have to be scary, and you don't need to be a millionaire to get started. In fact, starting with $1,000 is a great way to dip your toes into the water and learn the ropes. One of the easiest and most accessible ways to start investing is through index funds. Think of an index fund like a basket of stocks that tracks a specific market index, like the S&P 500. When you invest in an index fund, you're essentially buying a tiny piece of all the companies in that index. This diversification helps spread your risk, making it a much safer option than picking individual stocks. There are tons of platforms out there that allow you to invest in index funds with low fees, like Vanguard, Fidelity, and Schwab. These platforms often have minimum investment requirements as low as $1,000, making them perfect for beginners. Another option to consider is real estate crowdfunding. This relatively new investment strategy allows you to pool your money with other investors to buy shares of large commercial real estate projects like apartment buildings or office complexes. Real estate crowdfunding platforms typically have minimum investments of around $1,000, making them an accessible option for those looking to diversify their portfolio beyond the stock market. The key here is to do your research, understand your risk tolerance, and choose investments that align with your financial goals. And remember, investing is a long-term game. Don't expect to get rich quick. The goal is to consistently grow your money over time, taking advantage of compound interest, which is essentially earning interest on your interest. As your investments start to grow, you'll be well on your way to turning that initial $1,000 into $5,000 and beyond. But we're not stopping there. Once you've reached this level, it's time to start thinking about scaling and automating your income streams. All right, you've officially leveled up. You've dipped your toes into the world of investing and you've seen firsthand how your money can work for you. Now, it's time to take things to the next level. We're talking about scaling your income streams and automating as much as possible so you can earn more while working less. Remember that side hustle we talked about earlier? Well, now that you have some capital to work with, you can start thinking about ways to scale it. If you've been flipping items, maybe it's time to hire a virtual assistant to help with listing, packaging, and shipping. Or maybe you can invest in software that automates some of your processes. This is all about creating systems that allow your side hustle to run more efficiently, freeing up your time and allowing you to focus on growth. And remember, you don't have to do everything yourself. Outsourcing tasks to freelancers or virtual assistants can be a game changer, allowing you to leverage other people's time and skills to grow your business. In addition to scaling your side hustle, you can also explore other passive income streams. One popular option is affiliate marketing. This involves partnering with businesses and promoting their products or services on your website, blog, or social media channels. You then earn a commission on any sales that are generated through your unique affiliate link. Another passive income idea is creating and selling digital products like online courses, ebooks, or templates. This can be a great option if you have expertise in a particular area and enjoy teaching others. Once your digital product is created, you can sell it over and over again, generating passive income for months or even years to come. The key to reaching $10,000 and beyond is to diversify your income streams and automate as much as possible. This might mean building a team, investing in software, or simply finding creative ways to leverage your time and resources. Remember, the goal is not to work harder, it's to work smarter. By scaling your income streams and automating your processes, you can create a truly sustainable financial future that allows you to live life on your own terms. So there you have it, 3 proven strategies to turn $100 into $10,000 or more. Remember, it all starts with taking that first step. Whether it's starting a side hustle, making your first investment, or exploring passive income streams, the key is to take action and be consistent. Which step are you going to start with? Comment below. Let's create a community of action takers who are committed to building a brighter financial future. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more money-making strategies. I'm constantly sharing new tips and tricks to help you achieve your financial goals. Until next time, keep hustling and stay focused.